Noel Coles. I'm a writer, I'm a journalist, and I'm a reformed tabloid reporter. Currently in my bag, I'm reading a number of children's stories. I've got an 11-year-old son. He's crazy about books, and so I have been ploughing through a number of his books, and the one that I'm enjoying most at the moment is over 100 years old, Moonfleet by Faulkner. It is a cracking story. That would probably be Robert Twigger's Extinction Club. He is a terrific writer, and the Extinction Club is this sort of blend of fact and fiction about a deer that nearly became extinct in China and was brought over to the UK by the Duke of Bedford, and this Père David deer is now doing pretty well because of what the Duke did, and Twigger's story is what happened. This is a great one. I've got a lot of big birthdays, friends' birthdays coming up at the moment, 40th birthdays, 50th birthdays. And what I've been doing is getting onto Abe Books and buying first editions of Three Men in a Boat, it's a terrific book. And it's came out about 100 years ago, and you can get a first edition now for about 15 or 20 quid. And so that's what I've been giving Three Men in a Boat. That would be the Edinburgh Bookshop in Bruntsfield, run by Murray, and it's a fantastic shop. It is her favourite books, and you can't go into the place without finding something new and utterly charming. I would recommend it to anyone, the Edinburgh Bookshop. That would probably be The Unlikely Voyage of Jack de Crow by Sandy McKinnon. And McKinnon was an English teacher over in Wales, and he decided to sail to London in a mirror dinghy. And a mirror is a pretty small dinghy, it's only about 8-9 feet. And so he sails to London down these little streams and down these canals, and finally he gets to London. And then he thinks, well, what am I going to do now? And he sails over the channel in this tiny dinghy, and he sails through France, through the Balkans, and out to the Black Sea. The Unlikely Voyage of Jack de Crow. That would be, I guess, my first book launch. You know, when you write your first book, comes out. It's this one here, actually, The Well-Tempered Clavier. And this was in foils, and because it's your first book launch, everyone rallies round, they all turn up and they all say really nice things, even if the book is rubbish. And yeah, it was a fantastic gig. So my first book launch in foils. I hate shopping of almost every sort. I'll generally go online to buy stuff, except for books. That's the only sort of shopping I like. I particularly like second-hand bookshops, because with those ones, you never know what you're going to come across. The independent ones are really the ones, though, that do it for me, because they reflect the sort of bookshop owners' tastes, and you're always going to find a few books that do it for you. Hundreds of them. I love Robert Twigger's stuff, who I mentioned, and Bernard Cornwell, and Stephen Fry, and Charles Dickens. I mean, these are all fantastic writers, and when you start writing, you are in awe of these people, and it can be quite tricky, because this sort of internal editor going on in your mind is saying, no, it's not a patch on what these great writers have done. And then hopefully, after you have done your million words, because the first million words you write are generally shit, then you come to the conclusion that your voice is different from their voices, and it is unique in its own right. Not as good as theirs, but it's different.